The entire crypto market is bleeding right now, but there's one cryptocurrency that's holding up pretty well. Ladies and gentlemen, Cardano. Quick giveaway alert. I'll be giving away 100 ADA by the end of this month. All you need to do to enter is to subscribe to my channel. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thank you. It has been holding up in a brutal correction of most of the major altcoins and Bitcoin going down up to a negative 70 to 80%. So let's take a look at the charts of some of the major cryptocurrencies real quick. On the daily, BTC is below all the MAs and we can see a dead cross over here as well. Now what we can anticipate is for BTC to move back up to the 50 MA for a retest and then come crashing down to maybe around 19,000. I might just set buy orders just above 19,000. XRP is below the 200 MA. Chainlink looks horrible. Ethereum just fell off of its 200 MA support as well. Now let's take a look at ADA. It's still holding strong above the 200 MA. And if we just pull up the supply and demand zones, we can see that it's still ranging between them. So everything is still looking intact. One of the major indicators of an asset being strong is its capability to hold up even in a bear market. In this video, I'll tell you why Cardano is holding up so well and why it will be going to $10 this year. Reason number 1, the Gauguin update, the third phase of the Cardano roadmap. Smart contracts are coming to Cardano. With the integration of smart contracts, the Gauguin era represents a big step forwards in capability for the Cardano network. Where the Shelley era decentralized the core of the system, Gauguin adds the ability to build decentralized applications, dApps, on Cardano's solid foundation of peer-reviewed research and high assurance development. Cardano's founder Charles Hoskinson confirmed that the Gauguin update is going to come in August 2021, just a month away, and the hype is real. We can't talk about smart contracts without talking about Ethereum. So the real question is Cardano the real Ethereum killer? Fortunately or unfortunately, the answer might be yes. Let's make a quick side-by-side comparison of Ethereum and Cardano. Ethereum still relies on the proof of work model, which is not very scalable. I know that Ethereum 2 will make proof of stake possible, but because of numerous delays, they haven't been able to fully implement it yet. In the case of Cardano, it's already a fully functional proof of stake blockchain. So we know that it's more scalable than Ethereum right off the bat. Now let's talk about transaction speeds. Ethereum can only transact around 15 transactions per second. That's horrible compared to Visa's 1700 transactions per second. What about Cardano? Around 1000 transactions per second when fully optimized, which is more than enough for the coming years, and Hydra will be the next step. So what exactly is Hydra? Cardano has a second layer called Hydra that sits on top of the existing blockchain. It's a bit like the express checkout at the grocery store. The basic blockchain handles the people coming in to do their huge monthly shop, while Hydra handles the quick shops of 10 items or fewer. Each express checkout is like a processing pool that's called a Hydra head. Each head can process up to 1000 TPS. So 1000 Hydra heads would be able to process 1 million TPS. Each user who connects to the network will generate 10 heads. So the more people using the network, the more processing power it has. Now this is big. Ethereum's gas fees are a big headache. When network activity is high, gas fees can go up to hundreds of dollars, which makes it impossible for normal people like you and me to make transactions, while Cardano won't have any of those problems thanks to its scalability. Moreover, Ethereum gas fees can only be fulfilled using Ethereum, but we might not always have Ethereum on our wallet. On the other hand, Cardano has come up with a method called payable fees, which is a mechanism that allows the payment of transaction fees in user-defined tokens on Cardano. This will be a big convenience to its users, which means we will be able to pay our gas fees in any token that we want. Developer activity is the backbone of any blockchain project. Let's take a look at the blockchain developer trends of 2021. Ethereum is still the most actively developed blockchain protocol, but take a close look at what's next. Followed by Cardano, and Bitcoin. The Cardano blockchain hasn't even launched up to even a half of its potential yet, and still it has the second highest developer activity out of all cryptocurrencies. Imagine what will happen when smart contracts have launched on the Cardano blockchain. I'm pretty sure that Cardano will overtake Ethereum in terms of developer activity. On May 17, Cardano announced that the new ERC20 converter would allow Ethereum tokens to run on their proof of stake blockchain. Following this development, I don't think Ethereum developers will continue to develop their dApps in such high gas fee environments. With this, they will be quickly able to convert their existing Ethereum dApps to Cardano dApps. A very smart move by Cardano indeed. Cardano also by far has the biggest government deals all over the world. Cardano plans to have its blockchain used for the 2022 Wyoming Republican Democrat primaries. The CEO of IOG and creator of Cardano has revealed that the team is planning to have Cardano blockchain used for the 2022 Republican Democrat primaries. Hoskinson made this known in the 5-hour interview with the artificial intelligence researcher Lex Fridman. In the course of the conversation, he explained how blockchain, especially Cardano, can be leveraged by nations for online voting. And this is just one of many. Until now, we didn't have any secure way of knowing the legitimacy of elections, but with the help of Cardano's blockchain, this might soon become a reality, not only in Wyoming, but all over the world. This is one of the most useful use cases of blockchain by far. If that wasn't exciting enough for you, Cardano also has a huge blockchain deal with Africa. Input Output, the technology company that created Cardano and Atala Prism, has been working on the African continent since 2017. In partnership with Ethiopia's Ministry of Education, Input Output will create a blockchain-based digital identity for 5 million students and teachers. This is the biggest blockchain deployment anywhere in the world. Using Cardano with Atala Prism, this technology will create a national attainment recording system to verify grades, monitor school performance, and boost nationwide education. Now this is huge, and this isn't just all talk. The Ethiopian Education Minister has himself confirmed the Cardano blockchain partnership. Cardano is currently my biggest investment in my portfolio, followed by Polkadot. I'm also keeping a close eye on the Cardano ecosystem as it's growing rapidly, and also invest into its key projects like SundaySwap. So make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you want me to cover more of the Cardano ecosystem. Until then, keep buying the dip, keep diversifying, and I'll see you next time. This is Louis from Crypto Hike signing out.